The British monarchy possesses a vast array of invaluable jewelry pieces, although some remain seldom seen and shrouded in mystery regarding their origins. One such enigmatic piece is the Queen Mother's double Meander Tiara, a subject of interest raised by one of my subscribers. In this video, I will share you with all the information I have been able to find about this mysterious tiara. I will also show you some more hidden British royal tiaras that we haven't seen in public for many years. I hope this video will be useful for you. Before we begin, please support my channel by clicking the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you. The advent of tiaras in the early 19th century witnessed a surge in neoclassical models drawing inspiration from ancient Greek and Roman motifs. Consequently, many tiaras, including the Queen Mother's double Meander Tiara, feature a singular Greek motif known as the meander, a horizontal pattern of interlocking spirals. This design, sometimes referred to as a Greek key, is interpreted by some as symbolic of the labyrinth twists and turns, while others perceive it as emblematic of unity. It is pertinent to distinguish the Queen Mother's double Meander Tiara from the Meander Tiara once in possession of Prince Philip's mother, which was loaned to Zara Phillips on her wedding day. Originally belonging to Princess Alice of Battenberg, later recognized as Princess Andrew of Greece and Denmark, the latter tiara now belongs to her granddaughter, Princess Anne. However, it is imperative to note that this tiara is distinct from the Queen Mother's double Meander Tiara. Dating back to the 19th century, the origins of the diamond cocoon-shaped tiara, embellished with 2 rows of Greek key patterns, remain enigmatic. Initially designed to accommodate an egret plum, the tiara was purportedly presented to Queen Elizabeth, consort of George VI, as a bangle. Despite its historical significance, the identity of the jeweler responsible for its creation remains elusive. 2 versions of how the tiara ended up in the royal family can be found online. According to one of them, the tiara previously belonged to Queen Mary. One source has called this Queen Mary's Greek key egret tiara, which is 1850 to 1900s, diamonds, gold, silver, and osprey feathers. So is it the Queen Mother's double Meander Tiara, or is it called the Queen Mary's Greek key egret tiara? That I honestly don't know. All I can say is that no one has ever seen the thing on either Queen Mary or Queen Elizabeth. The only confirmed appearance of this tiara is on a British Path News broadcast television show in the 1950s. Also, a very similar tiara, identified as the Queen Mother's double Meander, was seen on Princess Anne in 2005 during a visit to China. Queen Mary would be Queen Elizabeth II's grandmother, as son George was Queen Elizabeth's father. So if the tiara did belong to Queen Mary, it would have no doubt passed to her son and his wife when he became king, as with the tradition of all royal Jews. George's wife, Elizabeth, was known as the Queen Mother when George died, and Elizabeth II became queen. The Queen Mother would have passed all of her Jews to her daughter, Queen Elizabeth II, upon her death, and in part when Queen Elizabeth II took the crown. Queen Elizabeth II became queen in 1952 when her father died. So that coincides with the date of the television show, British Path News podcast, that gave the world the first glimpse of the tiara. The other version says that this tiara might be the 3rd tiara from the Greville bequest, since Dame Maggie was rumored to have 2 diamond tiaras. Regrettably, the lack of definitive evidence precludes a conclusive determination. The question of the tiara's whereabouts remains to this day. Did Princess Anne inherit this tiara from her grandmother in 2002? Will we see the Queen Mother's double Meander Tiara on Princess Anne again? Considering that this is not the first mysterious tiara in Anne's collection, I have some doubt about it. For example, Princess Anne wore a diamond scroll tiara in a series of official commemorative portraits in honor of her 21st birthday. The tiara has never been seen on a royal woman before or since, so there is a general consensus that it was probably a loan. But why would the British want to borrow a tiara? Princess Anne has also won more mystery tiara in 2009, a gold-hued bandeau which appears to be set with large pearls. She donned the tiara for a state banquet at Windsor Castle during the Indian state's visit in October 2009. We still don't know anything more about it, including its provenance, and we haven't seen it in public since. And while we are on the subject of rare tiaras, I would like to tell you about another tiara of the Queen Mother that has not been worn for almost a century. This exquisite piece traces its origins back to the time when the Queen Mother was still known as the newlywed Duchess of York. In the vibrant 1920s, the Duke of York, later to ascend as King George VI, bestowed upon his beloved wife a set of Art Deco bracelets from Cartier. Each bracelet within this set boasts a unique gemstone, sapphires, emeralds, rubies, and 2 adorned with diamonds. The bandeau is made up of 3 of those bracelets worn together on a frame. The Queen Mom wore the tiara a few times in public during the 20s and 30s era when the bandeau was uber fashionable. Although the tiara has remained dormant for decades, Queen Elizabeth II has occasionally adorned herself with the bracelets from the set, showcasing them in various arrangements over the years. She's been wearing them since long before the Queen Mother's death, so they may have been either loaned or given to her by her mother during her lifetime. In 2024, Queen Camilla unveiled the Emerald Cartier Art Deco bracelet at a celebration of Shakespeare event held in London, sparking renewed interest in these magnificent jewels. Presumably, the frame of the tiara is stored somewhere in the royal vault, raising hopes of seeing these bracelets transformed into bandeaus in the future. Another exceptional tiara graced by the Queen Mother is the crescent tiara, which has not been publicly worn since the Second World War. Crafted with the 3 striking diamond roses interspersed by 20 diamond crescents, this tiara was meticulously assembled by Princess Mary Adelaide, utilizing jewels passed down from her aunt, Princess Mary, Duchess of Gloucester, who was the daughter of King George III. Subsequently, the tiara found its way into the possession of her daughter, Queen Mary, who later passed it on to Queen Elizabeth. The latter began wearing the Tech Crescent tiara in the late 1930s, donning it for prestigious events such as banquets at the Guildhall and during appearances on the Royal Tour of Canada in 1939. It also graced her ensemble during a notable appearance complemented by the stunning Greyville emerald necklace. After the Queen Mother's death in 2002, the Tech Crescent tiara, like all her jewels, was inherited by the Queen, and it was stated a few years ago that the tiara is unknown to the now Queen Camilla, who has yet to wear the piece publicly. Thank you for watching this video. Share your impressions in the comments and support my channel by subscribing and liking. Thank you.